Leo tumefika hapa na leo tumeleta contractor wa hospitali yetu, na ni kwa sababu wakati rais alitembea hapa kwetu Meru April, alikuja hapa na viongozi wa hapa wakiongozwa na governor, senator wetu, women rep wetu, MPs wetu wakiongozwa na mbunge wa town Mheshimiwa Rahim, county assembly yetu kiongozwa na speaker na MCA wa town. Wote waliambia rais atutimizie ile ndoto ambayo tumekuwa nayo miaka mingi, watu wa sehemu hii, kuhusu hii hospitali yetu. Ndoto yetu imekuwa ya kwamba hii hospitali ipate msaada wa serikali, ndio tuwe na facilities ya kutosha, kwa sababu hii hospitali sio ya Meru County peke yake. It's a regional hospital. Hata kama iko hapa Meru County, wagonjwa wengi, wengine wanatoka hapa Meru County, wengine wanatoka Tharaka Nithi, wengine wanatoka Isiolo, wengine wanatoka Laikipia, wengine wanatoka Marsabit. So this is a very important hospital for this region, the Upper Eastern region. So we've been praying, kama vile kuna hospitali kubwa kule Eldoret, huko North Rift, hata sisi hapa Upper Eastern tuwe na hospitali ambayo itatusaidia ya kiwango cha juu. I want to thank the leaders of Meru County, the governor, the senator, women rep, members of parliament, MCAs, and other leaders who are not elected, but they are leaders in their own right. The PSAs, some of them are here. I have seen PS Kilemi, Patrick, very supportive. I have seen PS Gitonga Mugambi, very supportive. And I think the one who is not here is just before you neighbor. I'm just talking about the PSs. Wale walikuwa nasukuma hii hospitali. We have PS Roslyn Njogu, who also comes from this area, and all of them, whenever the political leaders have been pushing for a project, they have been part and parcel. Even our minister of water, and so many of us. So nawashukuru sana all elected and non-elected leaders of Meru County, professionals, many of them who are here also. I think we have done a good job because of lobbying and pushing for the modernization of our hospital here. And when the leaders of this county went to see the president, they made a request. When he came here, he made a commitment in April that the government will do two things. One, the government is going to modernize the facilities of this hospital. And we are working day and night to actualize the directive of the president. And we have started today with the construction of phase 1 of what we require. I have just engaged with the governor and the other leaders. We have agreed there is more to be done. We need another phase 2. But as we look for the logistics for phase 2, we want to start phase 1 immediately. This phase 1 will be over in 7 months. We want before the 7 months to have acquired the logistics for phase 2, because we don't want to go to the next election when this hospital is still at level 5. We want to go to the next election when this hospital is in level 6. So we are working very hard, and the governor, the county government of Meru, is working with the Ministry of Health and the regulators of the medical field to make sure that the required facilities, human resources, and other requirements for upgrading are met in under 2 years, to make sure that the elevation occurs before the next general election. So we are very excited today. Although I have come here as Deputy President, I've also come as a resident of this place. Because this is our main hospital. This is our main hospital. Many of us from this region and the governor wants to say some things, but don't say it now. So the governor is saying there were people, he's not saying which ones, who were born in this hospital. I don't know who those are. So this is our hospital. So I'm a big beneficiary of this landmark measure, and this is what we are doing across the country. We are not just doing it for Meru or for this region, we are doing it all over the country. We're going to elevate a few other hospitals. We've just elevated Jaramogi Oginga Odinga in Kisumu from level 5 to 6, Kakamega, that region, and we'll have few. I am happy that Meru level 5 is one of the hospitals now which is on the lane towards elevation, because we must finish this construction, equip the new facilities, remove all these old buildings, asbestos and all these manenos, so that you have towers, 3-4 towers of a modern, well-equipped hospital. And going forward, once we finish this in under 2 years, there will be no reason whatsoever for any patient to go to Kenyatta National Hospital, to go to Kenyatta University Teaching and Referral Hospital. Every treatment from cancer to kidney dialysis to heart treatment of heart diseases, all the diseases that are there in this world, tutakuwa tunamalizia mashida yetu hapa. And that's why we remain committed to support the government and to make sure that we work together with leaders and the people of this region and push forward the development agenda of our county and the development agenda of this part of Kenya. I want to once more, as I finish, just thank the leaders for being united, being focused, and because without that, something like this would not have happened. I have told you how the leaders of Meru County, including professionals and senior civil servants, went and pleaded with the president. Now, if there was no unity, that appointment would not have happened, isn't it? Because if people are fighting and quarreling and shouting and insulting the government, so you just proceed with your politics. And meanwhile, people are dying of diseases which could be treated. So I'm very happy, and I pray that the leaders of Meru County will continue with that unity. Count on my support and the support of the president. As I came here, he was very excited that we are breaking ground, and he directed me to work with the governor and the CS for health and everybody in between, and the MP and everybody, to make sure that in the shortest time possible he can come and commission Meru level 6 hospital. And then after that we can do politics. Yeah, that's why we don't want to do politics now, because hatutaki program ikwame. So he will, again, I'll be coming back in a few weeks to this county, because there's another project which we are pushing together. The Gakoromone market is going to be the most expensive, the biggest market in the whole country. The markets we are building, many of them are 55 million shillings. The bigger ones are 73 million shillings. There is also big ones like Maua and others which are around 350. Kianjai is about 270 or 280 million. The others are like 500 million, and there are very few those ones. 500 million, they are only in Nairobi. So the only hospital that will surpass the 500 million market, the only market that will surpass the 500 million mark is going to be Gakoromone, which will cost 800 million shillings. And I think the designs have been completed. We are going into tendering in a few weeks' time. Mimi naleta contractor wa Gakoromone hapa. Na sio soko ya mabati. tumezoea kujengea wananchi masoko ya mabati, some modern market with all the facilities, with cold rooms for storage of vegetables, with lactation rooms for mothers with young children, with ICT hubs for our Gen Z young people so that they can do e-commerce and do things digitally. So it's going to be a fantastic infrastructure for this town of Meru and for our county of Meru. So we are working very hard. There are many things. I don't have time to say everything. We have a lot of things we are chasing, and we are chasing them with a lot of seriousness and focus. We have no time to waste. The recent Meru County was almost being auctioned by some French national because of a debt of some hotel at the Meru National Park. Again, the intervention of our leaders from Meru County has secured the availability of government money from national government, 700 million, which the county government of Meru would have paid, which they didn't have anyway. The national government will take up that debt and pay on behalf of Meru County. So we have a lot of things to say, and I'm not ashamed of saying that we will surpass the expectations of many people. And I'm so happy to be back home. Just prepare to see me more often. There's one friend of mine I don't want to say who is, he told me, what you do, Mr. Deputy President, we know you are a national leader and you need to go everywhere, which is okay. But make sure when you go one out there, you do two here. You go, and you know it's possible to serve the country, but also be available for to making sure that the agenda of our own place is also well taken care of, because Meru is also part of Kenya. Kweli si kweli? Si ni kweli? So kwa sababu tuko na wagonjwa hapa, wacha tu niseme governor aseme one item, one word. Tumekubaliana the political leaders waongea huko. Tunaenda kusalamia wananchi hapo kwa kiwanja. Hapo ndio tutauliza kama ni noma ama si noma, kama ni fire ama sio fire hapo. Lakini hapa kwa sababu ya wagonjwa, jamani tunaomba mtusamee. There is Maua Stadium. There are so many things. In fact, Maua Stadium, the contractor for Maua Stadium came together today with the contractor for the hospital. But we realized instead of delaying until when we go to Maua, because I think I'll be going to Meru in 2-3 days, I think. Let the contractor go and start. Mimi nitaenda kuangalia kama amefika. And before I forget, I must thank our brother PS Patrick Mariro, who is on my right. PS Patrick Mariro is our neighbor. He comes from Laikipia. He is the principal secretary for defense. Yeye ndio accounting officer wa DOD. Hii contractor tumeleta hapa sio wale contractor wajeuri wanaambiwa 7 months wanachukua 10 years. They are being supervised by the military. Na umeona DOD hata watu ya uniform wako hapa. So there are no jokes here. 7 months is 7 months. Yeah? And we have realized, because the military has a role to support civilian development initiatives, building bridges, schools, infrastructure. We can utilize them to support government projects. We have already achieved a lot. Without their supervision, Kasarani, which is now being used to host Chad, would not have been done. Without their supervision, Nyayo Stadium would not have been done. And now they are racing against time to have Talanta Stadium, which is going to be, I think, the best stadium in Africa. It's world class. It will be complete by December, ahead of Africa Cup of Nations in 2027. So Kenya is going through a very interesting moment. I know there is a lot of siasa, a lot of maneno hii, but for now, I have no doubt when it comes to the campaigns for the next election, this government will have something to say in this county and in all the 47 counties of the Republic of Kenya. Nawashukuru sana, Mungu awabariki. Kama nasema kitu lakini usiseme ile mambo ya sijui nani alizaliwa hapa.